Deputy LaRoche is one of those that, when I tell people that I'm surrounded by 1,500 incredible people, she's certainly one that sets the bar. She's someone that her peers look up to. She's someone that comes to work every day with her heart and her energy and her passion ready to represent the Sheriff's Office. Having her recognized by the Florida Sheriff's Association as the Corrections Deputy of the Year means everything to her, means everything to our agency, and it's something I'm certainly proud of.
Deputy LaRoche just embodies the professionalism, dedication that we seek to hire and strive for with our agency members. And she has really excelled this year, specifically having a role in saving 2 lives. And working in a jail complex is very demanding as any field of law enforcement, but to be here every day, day in and day out, she's a go-to person, one that you can count on to get the job done, just very professionally and dealing with not only her coworkers, but certainly inmates every day.
I started as a civilian when I first started with the agency as a corrections technician, and I did that for about a year. Gave me a lot of knowledge, and then I decided to go to the Corrections Academy. I knew I didn't want to be on the road because my husband was already there, and we have a family, we have kids. I thought I would come here and do something different. It's something I had never thought I would ever do, but I ended up enjoying it. It takes a lot of grit to work in this job, in corrections. You are going to experience and see things that you never thought that you were ever going to witness and be a part of. And so you have to really be prepared for any possible scenario that you are going to come across. July 30th is definitely one of those days. We were with the nurse in our Sallyport area, and she was doing finger sticks for some of the inmates. And all of a sudden, another inmate came out and said, "Hey, Miss LaRoche, something's wrong with the inmate that was just out here." And so we go running in. She was already completely blue. I could tell that she wasn't breathing. And I knew right then, like, something's really wrong. As soon as I hooked everything up to her, it said that she needed CPR right away. So I started chest compressions, and we just went from there. She eventually did survive, and I didn't think it was gonna stick with me like that, but it's one of those things, like, you couldn't let it go. A few months later, in September, I was working in booking, receiving, and was just doing my normal duties. And our paddy wagon driver was like, "Hey, can you come over here real quick? I have, this guy in the back of my van who I think he might be sleeping. I'm not really sure what's going on." So we pulled him out of the vehicle, and we needed to start chest compressions, and we needed to start breathing for him. In this case, they got him to the emergency room, and he was able to survive. With both of these incidences, it wasn't, just me. It was a team effort. I love what I do, I think, more because of the people that I work with. They're awesome. I love coming to work because of the people that I work with. What I find most important to me is if I have an impact on even just one individual, whether it's an inmate or whether it's just one of my coworkers. If I have some kind of impact on them, that's really important to me in my job. We talk to them about their lives. They'll talk to us about their families. They'll tell us about their children. They'll tell us about the stuff that's happened to them that's brought them down the negative path that they have gone. And really, a lot of times we're just there to listen. I won't really give them advice, but I'll tell them, like, you just need to turn your life around. When you get out, these are the kind of resources that you have available to you where you can try and get help. When you get 1 or 2 people that that you're making a difference, it can at least make your day. When the sheriff called me at home to tell me about this, I really just kind of had to chuckle, but I still say I'm just a normal person just coming to work and doing my job, and but I am, I still just really appreciate it.